Are we ready for the second test match between South Africa and Namibia? Come on, we can do better than that. Are we ready for the second test match between South Africa and Namibia? So let's hear it for who's here supporting Namibia? And who's here supporting South Africa? Alright, can I ask us all to try and keep our seats during the match? Otherwise, we are ready to enjoy another amazing game of hockey. Yesterday's match was outstanding. And I'd like to ask DJ Chris Taylor to get us underway. Here we go, DJ Chris Taylor in the house.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, are you ready?
And welcome to the Ambulance, followed by the team from Namibia!
Hello everybody and welcome back to Weinberg Military Base Stadium. We're going to look at the second test match between South Africa and Namibia, and alongside me, John, here we are again.
Oh, hello Robert, very formal this evening.
What are your expectations for this game?
I'm super pumped up. I mean, both these teams have some strong players, some game changers, and they play a high level of indoor hockey, both preparing for the World Cup. And honors even from the first game. So yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah, Namibia yesterday with the late equalizer. I think DJ Strauss kept them in the game for a while, so I'm curious to see what's going to happen today. Maybe South Africa is a bit extra fired up to get this game towards them, because I think they felt robbed a bit at the end yesterday.
I mean, South Africans always going to feel robbed conceding a late equalizer late on against Namibia. But this Namibian team has proved for many years that it's not the lesser neighbor in international indoor hockey. So I mean, I think it's a battle for continental superiority, and it's important to both these teams. Great intercept by number 6 for Namibia.
Nice.
David Brits playing with his brother JP Brits.
Nice one-touch ball inside, trying to create the space immediately.
I'm
Mustafa
excited.
read it well, but
Kasim Julius.
Sorry.
That's a good front three, no?
yeah, that's not a bad starting lineup, offensive-wise.
Rustin Abrams, also veteran of the 2015 World Cup. Obviously, Captain Jethro Eustace has a huge amount of experience to offer for this team.
Well played, read the space well. South Africa's playing a high press, nice one-touch ball inside again. You see they move the ball around, quite a high pace. So South Africa really has to work without the ball now for the first minute. Trying to, sloppy on the foot. South Africa have possession now. Eustace on the ball. Kasim. Nice straight ball into the D. Mustafa Kasim couldn't direct it towards goal, unfortunately.
He's got a lot of confidence though, choosing to play first time from the top of the D, but I mean, I don't blame him.
Trying to look for the inside. He did well. Body position was already inside of the field, so he was able to easily work to the center of the field.
Mustafa Kasim. Mustafa Kasim was dying for a run at the big man at the back for Namibia. Why is my girlfriend texting you, Robbie? Should I be worried? That's awkward. Anyway, professionalism, we're back on it. Ryan Julius in possession. We'll talk about that later.
A reverse shot. Took it from out of the air. Not allowed, so a penalty corner against. I see DJ Strauss is not in the goal tonight.
Richter van Rooyen in goal for the Namibian team.
Made a confident save on his on the first post.
Again, number 7, Dayan Kasim, not scared to shoot from a tight angle. In the end, he wins the penalty corner, so you can say he justified the shot from a tight angle.
Just get it released. The goalie and the players have to make sure it gets out of the circle. So
Absolutely.
well done. Defense needs to work. What do you think will be the option?
I think it's slip left to Kasim.
Oh, he's not happy with that.
It went direct to Mustafa Kasim, but he'd already taken a shot before he received the ball. You got to wait a little bit, but it happens.
Pace is high, well defended. So now you're locked up. You have to get it out. Tempo, adjust the positions.
Dayan Kasim, the captain of the men's outdoor team. He recently won the Nations Cup in Potchefstroom. Great turn by Mustafa Kasim. The crowd have enjoyed it. Mustafa Kasim pointing to the foot of Jacobs. I think he's trying to help out the umpire, but Aiden Shires had none of it. Long corner to South Africa.
Yeah, nice silky skills.
It's great to watch.
It's great to watch. Strong player. Here they try to play the one-on-one over the left side of the board. Or the give and go, I mean, sorry.
South Africa will be hoping that Ryan Julius gets into the game immediately. He had a big impact in periods in the last match, and when he was involved in the play, South Africa only benefited.
Yeah, you're so right. Oh, that's a nice goal.
Talking about tight angles, Mustafa Kasim doesn't seem to care, but he's changed his body position. He's received on the right foot and he's slung the ball across the open face, and what a finish.
Nice, confident shot. 2 touches, receiving, shooting. Goalie still on the move, I think, a little bit. But a great angle. I think it's a long corner.
Are we saying, is that number 40?
What's happening here? I
That's
think we
number
have a bit of a delay.
46. I think it's 46 and 18, but Namibia are not holding back. They're straight back in with a penalty corner. Some record that Mustafa Kasim has, but Namibia straight back in. This game is on. Goalkeeper Anton van Lorenberg in goal.
Action, which is actually nice to start this game off.
Absolutely. The ladies' match finished in 3-3. What can we see here today from the men of Namibia and the men of South Africa? Straight in. Did Lorenberg
Touch by the goalie, great save,
great
strong
effort.
run.
He's got a great energy, this Van Rogenberg. I feel like he's an important character on and off the field for the South African team. Wow, not sure about that one.
He tried to run through the defender, which is not allowed.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, a lot of
South Africa making the changes. 5 minutes to play in this first quarter.
bouncy balls on the Namibian side. You see the movement up front. They play with a player on top of the D, one on the board on the left side, and a striker on near the goalie. Turnover, but immediately turnover again. So South Africa have possession again.
I think it was a low percentage option taken by South Africa in the deep left of the area. Great ball by Dom Leo.
Same as we saw yesterday, the ball inside, the long ball straight. So I think Namibia, they have to work on that.
Stephen Paulo, South Africa's number 8, back in action. He didn't play yesterday, so looking to make his mark and contribute to the team today.
Again, a technical mistake by the Namibian.
Keegan Heslett also on the field wearing the yellow scrum cap.
Ball inside, man-to-man marking on the Namibian side now. But here we go, 4 on 2, 4 on 2. Couldn't get the shot off.
The angle was never in his favor. He needed to change his body position, much like Mustafa, different context, but give the ball a chance to hit the target.
So you can see that Namibia chose to man mark. You do have to be a little bit closer.
Great save
as a
by
defender.
Van Rooyen.
Yeah.
I think it was from Chad Futcher in the end. Nice work by the South African team. Lovely part.
The balls are going across now. I think Namibia needs to wake up. Otherwise it's going to be a hard game for them. Well defended. I think they are lucky now.
Dow Langford looking very dangerous at the top of the Namibian D.
Yeah, the pressure's on.
The quality has just been increased by the South Africans in the last few minutes. Crisp ball.
High rhythm. Try to move a bit more in your position. A reverse shot. Well, nice save by the goalkeeper. So now you have to open up some space, otherwise you get this free hit against.
I think we're seeing the benefit of, a quick shot can often result in a direct goal, but it's the second phase that comes off from a quick shot, off the goalkeeper's pads, bouncing ball, anything can happen.
Yeah, what you see often is that in indoor, it's if you have doubt for
Great save by Bryn Cleek.
Nice
Very
save.
important intervention. I mean, that was a sure goal by Stephen Paulo, but Bryn Cleek with an important intervention. What's the umpire? Did I miss something?
no, we're just gonna restart from top of the D. Good run outside, nobody in front of the goal. Good ball back to the top of the D. Green click running, passing back. I think that's a good option now. Try to move South Africa around a bit, find the best option.
Nice phase, Namibia.
Nice run. Yeah. Oi,
Patience.
that's a ball inside. I think he's lucky there that the referee is not calling it for a high ball, but that's in the spirit of the game. And now it is. Penalty corner.
I think it was
wow.
just outside the line.
Oh.
That's a good example of good defending. A high ball right outside the circle is better than just inside the
Yeah,
circle.
that's smart. I think we talked about it yesterday. You want to position yourself a little bit more.
Jacobs!
What a run. What a run.
Unbelievable.
Wow, great skills.
He's a man that's talked about a lot in those parts, and I think we're seeing a glimpse of why he's talked about in that way.
Yeah. Nice individual skills. Great run. Especially the position as a right defender. When you're in that zone, it's good to have a creative player that can create, because he can eliminate players, and as you see, the right or left defender for South Africa had to step out, not comfortable, and was able to eliminate and create the chance.
Goalkeeper Van Logerenberg reacted very well, smothered the ball. Here we go, Namibia. Jacobs!
1-1.
For me, against Jacobs with a strong flick, standing on the line as the goalkeeper, I think the advantage is in the player, in advantage of the ball player.
Interesting choice to stay, but yeah, I think this was not the best option by the goalkeeper, because the ball was also, it looked like it was straight through the middle, or at least not exactly in the corner. So I think he could have done more.
Absolutely, I think it looked, to me it looked, I'd like to see the replay, but it looked like his weight was very much in the heels.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. So he decides to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Straight through him.
yeah, he's not going to be happy with that. He's a good goalkeeper, but it happens. Anyway, 1-1. Namibia will take advantage of that. Umpire Calder calling Liam Amanas from Namibia and Stephen Paulo together, just for some kind of altercation happened.
I think there was a little bit of a push around back in the circle, so
boys will be boys, eh?
boys will be boys.
All right.
I think an exciting first quarter. A lot of action, nice skills. Yeah, I think 1-1 is the right score line for now.
Yeah, I mean, you can't argue with the scoreline. I think out of the two coaches, I'd be more happy in the Namibian camp at the moment. I think South Africa perhaps were not as clinical as they'd like to be, but honours are even. Exciting first quarter, and end-to-end for sure, opportunities on both sides. So let's see what happens in the next quarter. Namibian huddle, nice and tight. This is a really united and passionate team. Namibian indoor hockey is something not to be underestimated, which I'm sure you would agree with. I mean, Namibia are in the pool of Holland for the World Cup.
Yeah, they are. I will definitely. I will play them in our first game. So interesting information today for me. Again, same as yesterday.
All right, here we go. We're off. Namibia in possession of the ball. South Africa, I guess, in looking to step early. Rustin Abrams doing well. Julius with a wonderful wide arc, and Julius.
Nice shot, well done by the goalie.
Richtoff and Royens, I mean, a good game.
Yeah,
I mean, man of the match.
came out of the goal. Oh, turn by Julius. Ball's gone in his gear. Oh, that's not allowed, but The umpire says play on.
What's not allowed?
To play it through the legs when there's a low stick behind you. And you push it in. He pushed it in. Not that hard, but
Great,
there was a defender
great
already.
work. I mean, yesterday the man of the match is undoubtedly the great captain DJ Strauss from Namibia. They've chosen to put in Richter van Rooyen, and so far you can see why. I mean, both goalkeepers outstanding.
Yeah. They're doing a great job at the moment.
I
Both a bit unlucky with the goals, I must say. I mean, the goal of Mustafa was an angle that actually it was a beautiful goal, and he had fast wrist, he did well, but you're not happy as a goalie
absolutely
with that corner.
Absolutely.
And the goal and the corner against.
I think also Ryan Julius will feel like he could have done a bit better in the end there. He had 2 chances.
Yeah.
And the first one, I don't know, he took the shot quite early. He could have moved the ball a little bit wider of the goalkeeper. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he could have done more with this, but he earned a penalty corner now, so that's also a result. Hopefully one of his teammates can convert this one into a goal.
It'd be great for the game.
Great focus.
It's either
4
going
guys
direct
on top of the D.
to Eustace or direct to number 2, Mustafa Kasim. It's going to Mustafa Kasim, and here we go. Wow. That's wide.
It's wide.
It was a
Over
bullet.
the crossbar. It was a bullet. The goalie was sliding out. He was close, but it was a fast shot traveling there. I think he missed a little bit of control after his receiving, but I'm not sure. I'll ask him after the game.
Great pickup.
Great ball through.
Long corner.
Yeah, well done by South Africa now. You want to have the pressure on
Good
immediately
job,
after
Rustin
the
Abrams.
first ball wide. Nice ball, but unfortunately not the right connection between those two players.
Here's the penalty corner again. Over the crossbar, but what a
It's
rocket.
very close.
Wow.
It's really close.
I must admit, I thought it was a goal. Old age.
So South Africa with a bit more ball possession at the moment. The rhythm is high. 2 touches most of the time. And moving the ball around.
Jacobs does well.
Yeah,
Regains
well
possession for
defended.
Namibia.
Mustafa
So does Mustafa
steals it.
Kasim. Into Julius.
Steals it. Small bounce.
It's enough.
It's enough for these umpires to blow the whistle.
Nice defending by Jethro Eustace, but
Oh,
somehow the
but
Namibian player
pickpocket.
gets
Nice save by the goalie.
good contribution.
there.
Logrenberg, yeah. Looks
So
like he's
two defensive moments where defenders get pickpocketed, and you get exciting moments. But as a coach, you will not be happy with these moments. You want your defenders to be strong, hold possession, and just play a safe game. So Mustafa here with a nice crossball. Oh, the control, unfortunate.
But
Well
indeed,
done by Eustace.
great composure by Eustace.
Yeah. I think he was not happy with his first touch. The ball rolled in front of him, but a great ball by Mustafa. Well done by Jethro Eustace to run the line. Opens up the space. It's always hard for an opponent to work with a right back that's playing forward as well. Runs forward. He did well there.
South Africa will be hoping to do better here on their penalty corner. They've had a few penalty corners and haven't converted. It's Eustace. Great save.
I think it was saved.
Great save.
The speed on the ball was.
That ball was travelling, and a really important contribution by Richter van Rooyen once again.
Can we see a replay? So as you can see again, rotation on the South African side. Eustace running forward again. Pulls it inside. Well done.
Wow,
High ball.
wow.
Penalty corner. South Africa is dominating this quarter now, but they need to be more efficient with their chances. They're happy with their play, and I can imagine, but you want to see the scoreboard running now.
Absolutely. Mustafa Kassim looks hungry. He looks focused. He looks like he's enjoying it. And wow, good contribution. When a player's doing well, I mean, it's the time to get the ball to him in the penalty.
Yeah.
And they've listened, but
Oof. Hey. And again, it goes wide over the crossbar. I think the first one, it was not a fake. It was a miss. So maybe it was a foul already, but luckily for Namibia, the ball didn't go in.
it seems to
They
me
went
that
for the slip, eh?
they went for the slip.
Interesting choice. Oh,
South Africa's definitely.
yeah.
Oh,
And here we go, a
Jacobs, gift.
turnover in the middle of the field. This is interesting. You want to move the ball around a bit more when you have a 3-on-2 turnover. As long as you keep on running, it's easier for the defenders to choose the right position, to guide you into the corner where you have to go to the reverse or to close the space on your forehand side. So I think he ran the ball a little bit too long, in my opinion.
And Tiggy, tell us about a full team rotation. Is it helpful almost to have two different teams that they get to learn how to play with each other as a unit and then they switch? Or give us some thoughts on that.
Yeah, it can help because if you have two teams of 5, they get a certain patterns right together. They have chemistry, but it depends. You also need to have like 10 players that are, equal and you're strong players because. Yeah, there's always difference in quality, and you want your better players. That's my opinion. I'd like, as a coach, my better players to be on the field a bit longer than the other players. And it's for me, it's a thin line between how long can you play and physically be on top of your game. So that's an interesting choice. I think with blocks of 5, you can manage that better
Great turn.
instead of individual.
Paolo seems adamant that his team should have got some kind of
Brain
penalty.
click. Oh, this is a card if you walk on. Yeah, here you go. Leave the ball. Green card. So we have 1 man up for Namibia for a minute. Interesting to see how they will play this one. Oi.
This is the moment where quality is critical.
You just want to keep possession for a minute. Make sure the South African guys have to run around, chase the ball all the time. Also now you want to press them, and you want to fully press them. Just to make sure they don't get the breather.
Absolutely, it's not just about getting an outcome. It's about like exposing and running the South African defense ragged.
Yeah. So now as you look at this, the corners, the angles of the Namibian players, they are too safe. You want to put pressure on. South Africa, they have the time to run down the lines. Oh, hey, that's against. Yeah, he did well there.
Strong defense from Namibia.
Yeah. Strong defense from South Africa as well. Their positions are right, but there's the extra player already. So we're equal again. Immediately a fast
on the field.
Immediately a fast break.
Well done, Kleek.
Van Kleek holding the ball. Not the typical indoor tackle defensive style by South Africa, but here you see some movement again from the right defensive position. We just missed it, but I think it was a shot on goal from the corner, and it hit the sideboard by
Thanks, Tiggy.
number 17, Dylan Finch. Not the best angle to take your shot, but I think also good for Namibia to have a shot released
Right.
once in a while. Defended well, nice ball, and a goal. Yep. Well done, nice one-touch shot.
Wonderful
Nice ball
work.
through the
Stephen
legs.
Paolo through the legs. Chad Futcher makes no mistake with the snapshot through the legs of the goalkeeper. An important goal for South Africa.
Yep, they were chasing they're running for this goal, and finally they have it now. I think, Namibia didn't play the extra man situation that well, and then you get your goal against now, which is not ideal. So you have to work hard now to get back into the game with a minute to go before halftime. But interesting to see if they will try to put some pressure on the. A hard 1-on-1 just outside the circle there. So
the umpires have let that go.
yeah, the bouncy ball was allowed this time.
Kliek trying to find himself some space. Well done by goalkeeper Logenberg.
Yeah.
Here's the replay.
All into the space. Here we go. Yeah.
Look at that. A little bit unlucky, the glove of the number 6 Namibian, but C. Paula makes no mistake. Takes advantage with a little bit of a outrageous skill through the legs, and Chad Futcher was ready to take advantage of the quick bit of play by Stephen Paulo. Here we go.
Nice turn.
Dow Langford. The crowd would love that. Oh, just ran out of time in the end. Half time here in the Weinberg military base. 2-1 to South Africa. Fair score at the moment.
Yeah, in my opinion, 2-1 is a fair score. South Africa had the better chances. They have more possession. I think Namibia is chasing the ball a bit more. I think Namibia could have done more with the extra player. They had a minute with the extra player, couldn't get a shot on target, and you do want to have a bit of efficiency, and you also want to run your player down, your opponent down a little bit. So I think they were unlucky there.
Yeah, I agree. I want to see a bit more of a shift in intensity of attitude, also body position, also press, height of press, when they have the player advantage.
Yeah, for sure. More aggressive style.
Absolutely. Well, anyway, let's take a break. The players are in with the coaches. We're going to take a quick 2 or 3 minute break, and we'll see you for the start of the second period.
Yes, see you later.
The atmosphere, to be fair, is unbelievable here. Mustafa Kasim on the ball. South Africa starting off the third quarter, the second period, whatever you want to call it. We've got 20 more minutes of action here in the Wynberg military base. 2-1 South Africa lead, but this game can go anywhere.
Yeah, let's see if South Africa can put down the same level as they had in the first half and try to dominate Namibia, and hopefully get a better scoreline for them than yesterday, because they were 2-1 ahead as well. It's important if they keep their advantage on the court to make sure the scoreline goes up and they run away from Namibia.
Brinkleek trying to make something out of nothing. To be fair, he got a shot off but wasn't able to trouble the South African goal. Talking of the South African goal, the Man Mountain, number 23, Bongo Musa Ngoma, is in goal for South Africa.
Well defended there on the back line, in front of the goal. South Africa regaining possession. Did well there. Namibia is playing man-to-man marking. I'm not sure if that's the right solution when you play against Mustafa and Dayan Kasim. Oi! That's a penalty corner.
Eustace was convinced that Kleek was using the...
thin line between shielding and dribbling the ball. But he fooled the umpire, I think.
All that Bryn Kleek worries about is the penalty corner for his team, and maybe have a chance to get back on level terms with South Africa. I mean, to be really tough, Bryn Kleek was running into, not a dead zone, but he was running at a high pace, unlikely to trouble the keeper from there. I don't know. Does he need to make the tackle?
No. Just make sure that you keep him in the corner there, and you won't have a problem.
That was the best outcome that Kleek could get, I believe, in that circumstance.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I think being hard, the art there is not to make the tackle.
No, in a corner like that, you don't want to have a defender. As a coach, you don't want to have your defender going for the ball there. It's taking the risk, and you see you can get the corner against. Nice give and go. Eustace, nice ball in front of the goal. The striker is missing. Mustafa was waiting on top of the D. Now this is when you don't have an opening left, so nice twist and turn. Fast shot, wide.
Tiggy, the ball across the area is no doubt a good area to play, but there wasn't a player there, so there needs to be, some accountability.
Yeah.
Don't give a ball when there's no one there.
I don't really agree, because it's a fast ball, and if you put it in front, maybe a defender will make a mistake, touches it, it's a penalty corner. So you can always try to give it, but I think it's also it should be a set play. So when the ball goes into the corner there, I think your second striker needs to be aware of being in the position in front of the goal.
Absolutely.
And sometimes, especially in a test match, it's good to just throw the ball, look at the video afterwards, and tell your buddy to be there the next time.
Fair enough.
Okay, once again, Mustafa trying to find the top of the D, playing his one-on-one over the left side of the defender, trying to attack his glove side. Doing well, but Namibia defending well. As a coach, I wouldn't be too happy with the setup for Namibia now. Ryan Julius in the turn. I think he's lucky here, because when you do this on the World Cup, you will be given a card. That's my...
Direct turn and drive.
Yeah, well, he didn't drive it, but the direct turn, and if you turn, you take the risk. That's how they think about that.
Dayan Kasim.
Sorry, Dayan Kasim with the shot on the reverse. You see, it wasn't the fastest shots of all, but the goalie still had to work hard to get it done. Oh, a nice ball over the board. Close the inside, guys. Yeah. That ball inside is dangerous. They were lucky they were not connecting.
Another good example of a quick shot.
Back-to-back action now. Back-to-back action now. Here we go. Here we go.
Eustace with a nice quick shot back on the ball for South Africa.
Yeah.
Nice to see the South African captain getting so involved going forward. Important for his team. Tayan Kassim with the rob.
And
Tayan Kassim
again
finds Mustafa
with the
Kassim, and
goal.
he does what he does best. Wow.
Again, a crazy angle, but he did very well. Controlled the ball very well. Got his body in between to make sure the defender was not able to touch it anymore, and then, yeah, rocket.
We need to check
into
on
the
how many
side
goals
net.
he's got now in 18 matches, but it's approaching 50.
Yeah, he's doing very well. He's a talented guy. Oh, yes. Yeah, nice. Here we go. 30 seconds later, and to me, this is a typical indoor goal. A nice long ball over the board, good position, second striker on a 45-degree angle. Nice goal, one touch deflection into the goal, and I think a mistake by the goalie, if I can be honest, because there was pressure on the ball on the corner, runs out to help there, and then if the ball goes on to the top, you have an empty net.
And I think as a unit, South Africa was still celebrating their previous goal, a 3-1 lead, feeling like they're finally stretching away from the Namibia.
Yeah,
and
still
Namibia.
celebrating.
Yep.
With
Let's
the
have a
blink
look.
of an eye. There's a goal against. Here, this is what I mean. The goalie tried to go to the corner while the pressure was there. Don't go, because then you have an empty net. PC.
Wow. Namibia, you never count this team out.
Here we go. 3-1 up, and then within 50 seconds, could be all square again.
Unbelievable. It's an exciting sport, and literally concentration is crucial here. When you let your focus slip just a little bit, the opposition team will take advantage, like Namibia have just done, and now they get a corner and a chance to be level again with South Africa.
Yeah. So Jacob's on the field, and this time they take it from the other side. Curious to see if he gets it. Good save by the goalie, but also a touch by one of the running players. So another PC.
Just take a look at Bongo Musa's body position at the penalty corner. Looks like a sprinter, like he's literally looking ready to fly out of the traps. Look at this, like a bobsled runner. Here we go.
And a nice conversion. Well done, Namibia. And we're all square again. So 3 goals in 2 minutes. We have
Unbelievable.
exciting times here.
Liam Amanis, a big smile, and why not?
Hermanus happy with his goal.
I think these are golden moments for the coaching staff of both teams.
Yeah. The goalie is sliding here. Oi, just missing the ball.
That was a good example of where a slip was a great option. You know, the goalkeeper running and slightly off balance. I don't know. Well worked corner by Namibia. Good choice.
Yeah. They did well there. So this is an interesting situation, because when nothing happens, as a referee, you have to just make sure the game keeps on going. So a bully or whatever. So now you want your. It's interesting to see what. Oi!
Great defending, Dom Leo.
Yeah, great defending.
Another
I think the first touch for the striker was not that great, otherwise he would have had a better chance to score. But another great attack by Namibia. I think the momentum is shifted a bit there.
Absolutely, and you often talk about details, Tiggy, and inches and angles are...
Yeah. Oh, that's harsh.
I mean, that was a risky turn.
Yeah.
I even thought it could have gone the other way, and it
Yeah.
ended up being a penalty corner.
Yeah, for me as well.
We
I
took
might do a video session with the umpires tonight.
Oh, thanks, Tiggy. You're so generous. But you talk about the inches of angles and first touches.
Yeah.
But that's an example of the inches of a decision. It possibly could have been in the favour of either team, and in the end, it's a penalty corner for South Africa. Anyway, South Africa got to make the most of it.
And
Keep
with
their head in the game.
there's no discussion. The clock is running, so you have 10 seconds to stand on your place, and the game goes on.
Great push.
Hey, here. Again, details, eh? Stop bounces, and you have a great opportunity is gone. So
we were quite critical of the Irish and South African teams in the first match tonight. Details, and especially in penalty corners. And for me, also the South African men have let themselves down a little bit in the penalty corner attack.
yeah, I think they had a couple of corners. I think 2 or 3 over the crossbar. This one wasn't stopped. I mean, within the hockey, you really need a percentage of At least 30%. 1 out of 3 needs to be a goal. So otherwise you will have a hard time to win games, especially at the World Cup. So
That's what we're
hopefully
preparing
it's a lesson for them and work on it.
Namibian tails are definitely up. Would have been a great moment for the big man Chad Butcher to score for his country just before the end of the third quarter, but we still got 1 minute and 36 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time for anything to happen.
This is, for me, this one was a bit too hasty. So the ball goes wide and immediately forward, and immediately tries to one-touch it. As you can see, South Africa was still very well structured. So you really have to shift a team first before you try to set up, to have a good setup, a good build-up.
Patience.
Yeah.
Particularly 1 minute now.
Especially in a phase like this, the game is up and down, up and down. So somewhere, as a coach, you want to have a little bit more rest in the game. Here.
Chad Butcher.
So, are there some balanced players now?
They go to Hansen cleaning up for his team.
Namibia's doing well now, getting the speed out of the game a bit. Just the moment I say it, it's a one-touch sloppy ball, but yeah, within a minute before we have our third quarter break, you don't want to concede a goal now. Huh? Just get it to 3-3 and you'll be in it for the fourth quarter. And like always, the fourth quarter, and especially the last couple of minutes, as we've seen yesterday, will be decisive. I don't know, I'll ask the players tonight, but it seems like this floor is a bit wobbly and bouncy.
It's no doubt very quick and really needs almost a soft hand, a soft receive.
So we have turnover up, turnover to turnover now with a minute, or in the final minute. Here we go. End of time. Wow, interesting quarter.
Absolutely, lots
3
happening.
goals. South Africa making the gap of 2 goals, but within a minute getting 2 equalizer, the equal 2 goals against, and the score is all square again.
It looks like Mustafa Kasim is giving the team talk there. Really passionate guy, expects a lot from his teammates and expects a lot of himself.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that finish, wonderful to see. I mean, look at the emotion, the crowd, interplay between his brothers, great to watch. Coach Cormac and his assistant in the huddle with the Namibian teams, no doubt they're going to push, they're going to go for blood here. The battle of the African continent. I mean, these are important moments going into a World Cup.
Yeah.
Just to have like that mental edge, that mental advantage, that belief that you can beat South Africa, you know.
Yeah. Luckily, they're not in the same group. So it's also, as a player, it's nice to play other continents. Teams you don't play a lot. I think these 2 teams play each other like 8 times per year at least. So they know each other well. Even though there is a lot of competitiveness, I think it's interesting and fun to play other teams as well.
Tiggy, I'm gonna ask you, who's your money on? We got 10 minutes to play. It's 3-3.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'd put my money on South Africa. I'd say, but it depends on the substitutions now, because I'd say that the Kasim brothers will decide this game eventually. But I'm not sure if they do 5-5 in this block, then after 5 minutes in, they will be off.
I mean, I think the last quarter is when it's when the business is done. The coach is going to be looking to have both Kasim brothers if they're physically and mentally sharp on the field.
Yeah, especially the last 2 or 3 minutes. I must say that Mustafa Kasim was especially involved in this game. Dayan, I didn't see a lot, to be honest.
I mean, I think the expectations on when you see a Kasim step on any field are quite high.
Yeah,
He's always making contributions as the number 7. Mustafa Kasim again forcing a save from Van Rooyen.
Yeah, not happy with the whistle here.
Nice
Oi,
long ball from
inside
Jacobs.
ball. Yeah.
Number 17,
Oi.
great save, Ngomo.
So, the second I said it, his wrists are on fire.
Unbelievable.
Oi, goalie gone.
Oh! You can hear the crowd. What a tackle,
Here we
Russell!
go.
Russell Abrams to number 7.
Here we go.
Dayan Kassim is on
Yeah,
fire.
he's on fire now. I must. I think he heard me.
Beautiful,
He did well.
beautiful, quick
So
ball.
now it's important for Namibia to get organized again because it's chaos at the moment.
Nice rhythm, South Africa.
Yeah.
They're definitely on the front foot
Yeah,
here. Great
ins-
pass, Jethro
Inside ball
Eustace.
again.
Unlucky, Mustafa Kassim. Is he going to get a little
Oh,
card?
yeah.
Yes, he is.
did not leave the ball.
Oh, he got the
he's
cards
lucky.
out.
Wow, he's lucky.
Wow. Peter Koda was almost teasing him there.
Oh, that's a penalty corner because that's a swing.
Talk us through that, Tiggy.
Well, I think he lost his balance and he's trying to block the ball away. Lost his balance, swiped the stick a bit. Yeah, and then it's almost a slap shot. So he was unlucky there. I think it was the same as in the first half we spoke about. The guy is running towards the corner. Why would you go for the ball? Just step back a little bit, let him run into the corner, put your pressure on with your forehand side. You don't want to get eliminated over your reverse side. Good chance for Namibia. And Namibia leads the score now, 4-3.
J.P. Bretz taking his team into the lead. Was that number 5? Number 5, Liam Manas. Excuse me, number 3, J.P. Bretz.
Third goal. Hat-trick. Thanks, technical table, for the information.
All right, I do believe that Liam Manas has just made it 3. Apologies to Liam Manas, number 5 from Namibia,
Quick
scoring
shot
3
release.
goals.
Took it out of the air, new penalty corner. I think Eustace.
We'll confirm who made it the 4th Namibian goal. There was some disagreement here between me and the technical team. Anyway, here we go. Namibia,
Good chance for
4-3 up.
Namibia. Tried to play it back to the injector. Well read by the South African runner. He was able to get a stick against it. This is the first one, the goal.
That's number 3, J.P. Britz. Apologies accepted, technical team, no worries. So Liam Manas hasn't
Nice interception.
got a
Number
hat-trick
17.
yet, but he's on 2 goals. J.P. Britz scoring the number 4 for Namibia. What a
Oh,
roll!
we have the equalizer, Kassim.
I do believe that was Kassim times 2.
Yeah.
Dayan Kassim into Mustafa Kassim, and that is a hat-trick. That is a hat-trick for Mustafa Kassim. Confirmed 100%. Wow.
A great first one-toucher by Dayan Kassim, linking up with his brother.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't.
Nice one-touch block ball through the legs, I think, and
I'm glad you didn't miss the important
he
contribution
has
of
he's playing a
Dayan.
good fourth quarter.
All right.
I will apologize to him for saying he was not into the game in the
Do you know
first
what?
three
It's
quarters.
amazing how things shift so quickly. I mean, Namibia were looking strong, and now I'm.
No!
Look at this! Unbelievable.
Oh, but this is a bad call, if I must say. And this is decisive. And to me, this was a very bad call. But this is also indoor hockey. The momentum goes everywhere, and you need to be fully focused. You need to be concentrated as a player. Make sure the referee is not able to get into a situation where he is able to do this.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm not 100% sure if I'm right, but to me, this looked like a normal stick tackle, not a yellow.
And a short corner.
Yeah.
South Africa.
Oh,
Dom Leo. Great
there we
tackle.
go. Yeah,
So tell us that rule there. He had to take
he
his.
had to throw the ball away. He was not allowed to run over the middle line with a mask on.
If he
You had
did,
to
what
get
would
your
happen?
Yeah. I think a free hit against.
Oh, okay.
Not.
That's an interesting rule. Is that
yeah.
to do with safety?
I'm not sure if it's a penalty corner. I have to get into the rule book again. I'll ask them later on. As you can see now, Namibia very defensive with a man down. South Africa getting the rhythm, passing rhythm, moving the ball. I think they play with 6. They have their goalie off because they have 2, 4, 6. Yeah, they took their goalie off to really make the advantage. And as you can see, Namibia is not even. They cannot even get close to the ball. Great shot, but I think a great save as well.
Dom Leo pumped up. Thought he had his. Oh! Hislett with the deflection, but Van Rijn does well. 6 players, 6 outfield players for
You see,
South
you have to
Africa.
work so hard as Namibia now. To me, South African coach made the right decision to do so. Or leave the ball, otherwise you can go off again. But he made the right decision now. He has momentum. Took the goalie off. You see the 4 guys that are running around now for Namibia. They will be tired. There will be a mistake at a certain point. As you can see now already, the gaps are becoming bigger and bigger. The only thing for me is, why would you shoot from a tough angle
with an extra player?
Yeah, with an extra player. So the shot that was released by, I think it was Nayan Kassim. This is a great ball.
Look at that.
link.
I mean, that is
Through the
wonderful.
legs. Ryan Julius very happy with the equalizer. No touch.
That's the second goal, direct involvement. Dayan Kassim, Mustafa Kassim. Here we go. Every game there's a goalkeeper trying to just slow the game down. But no, he's not. Just a minimal moment.
His sleeve was off.
The crowd thought that South Africa
Yeah,
had the ball in the
look
goal.
at what Mustafa Kassim was doing. He was very close, within the 3 meters. Got pickpocketed now.
Eustace with a powerful ball through the centre, wins the penalty corner.
It's a tough one for Namibia, because I think there was one guy waiting just easily to receive the ball, and then a reverse stick from his teammate came across and took the ball away and lifted it.
It's a noisy arena here, so like communication is not that easy,
Yeah.
and not that clear. And obviously the ball pace from Eustace was pretty powerful.
Yeah. But as a player, you also have to have a little bit of vision, is my opinion. So might be able to see it. He was running through the circle. Nice save, well done. Was a flick by Dom Leo. I think his movement was a bit too long, and therefore readable by the goalie.
I think the push and the stop again wasn't 100%, and it needs to be.
That's why my favorite corner was always on the other side. Because
Simple.
you just have the injector and it's your own responsibility. Trap it, flick it. Not too many
South Africa.
crazy things.
South Africa is back with the
Back to
goalkeeper.
5, yeah.
Bongo Musa and Gomo.
Couldn't make the difference
Wow.
with an extra player, but hopefully running down the Namibian players on energy may be effective in the last couple of minutes.
Look at that.
Nice,
Look at
nice.
Unlucky.
Yeah, there he goes. That's a yellow, and he's off again as well. I think it's deserved. Well, not deserved, but I think
The right decision.
The right decision. And now, as you can see, you need better angles. You don't want to have 2 players on the board. You need to shift the ball now. Make sure you have good positions. You have to. Nice goal.
I've
Good
enjoyed it.
movement.
What
No,
a finish.
He
What a
was
finish.
flying. So this is definitely a goal. He was in the air when he touched the ball.
The South Africans are hoping that the Namibian was ready
He
on
will
the
not
floor.
change it. He will not change it.
Looked like a
He
great
saw
goal
it
to me.
correctly. And now, as Namibia, you want to play full press. You don't want to step back for 2 minutes. You have a man up. You don't want to get South Africa into the circle. You want to put pressure on. You have a man up. Keep the ball. Move it around now. And especially no sloppy mistakes.
Captain Eustace.
So now let him play there. What you want to do now, let him play there. Don't lock him up, otherwise you get a corner against. There must be an opening. There's the opening.
Dom Leo.
Oh.
Doing his best to
Missed the
find
foot.
something.
He did well, The up,
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at
I'm
that.
not so sure. I'm not so
I
sure.
mean, we'll have to look at it again,
Yeah,
like in slow
I'm not
motion.
so sure.
Anyway, benefit of the doubt. It was a well-worked move by Namibia.
True.
Critical goal. Off the upright.
Yeah, came off the
Tight
the
angle,
post.
but cheapers.
But look, Namibia are stepping back while they have a man up, a man more.
Yeah,
So-
this is the men's game, so that's good.
Yeah. But why would you step back? Look, this is what
Julius!
happens. This is what happens. Nice goal by Ryan Julius. Great individual skills.
There's still time for another. Get back and get that ball, South Africa.
And
The
I think
house
the
is on
extra guy
fire.
is coming back as well. I think it will be 5-a-side now. Oi, inside ball.
Oh my word, it's all
Oh.
happening here. This is exciting stuff. This is the best of indoor hockey. Great finish by
I don't
Ryan
know
Julius.
if the time is correct, but I think there's just a couple of seconds left. Oi, a turn and a yellow.
That should be a yellow, but
Yeah.
Diane Kazim, come on!
And here we have a draw again.
What are the chances? What a game.
Well, I
Wow.
must say, we had a spectacular second half. We had a lot of action, a lot of yellow cards, a lot of goals, corners, crazy moments. I think it was a nice game of indoor hockey, and the crowd must have been the biggest winner here, because on court, no winners again.
Impressed with the finish by Julius. To do that at that moment in the game, the composure, the clinical finish, I mean, wonderful to see.
Yeah, he did great there.
Look at this.
But still, I think with a man up, it cannot happen. You should
Yeah.
play full press. You score the goal, play press, get the ball back, get in possession again. Make sure the ball is as far as possible from your own goal. And now they step back. This is what happens.
Absolutely. So some critical moments where big shifts happen in that game, and I think both coaches will have golden learning opportunities to take forward with them towards the World Cup.
for sure. And as you see, there's 2 goals up. It's nothing within the hockey. It's nothing. South Africa scored the 3-1. 1 minute later, the score is already 3-3. So there's always an opportunity. Also in the end of the game, 2 goals down, 3 goals down. With 2 minutes to go, you're still not lost. You know, you can still win a game or even draw a game. So I think today is everything what's indoor hockey is about was in it. We've seen great goals, great individual skills, team goals. So yeah, nice game to watch.
Absolutely, and both series, the women's series between South Africa and Ireland and the men's series between South Africa and Namibia, completely level.
Completely level. So yeah, well picked both teams because yeah, they're very.
So yeah, we will see you on. No, we have to say goodbye to you, Tiggy. You're going back to Holland tomorrow. You've got preparations for the World Cup with Holland. What are you taking back? Any new bits of insight? Any kind of moments that gave you, I don't know, a different perspective going into the World Cup?
Well, I think for me it was very interesting to see Namibia as my first game at the World Cup will be against Namibia, so I will take a bit of information from that. Yeah, furthermore, I played the Euros last week, and yeah, how I finished, you know, my talk. Within the hockey, everything is possible. It happened to me last week, and this is again a confirmation, you know, 2 goals up, it's nothing. Everything is possible within the hockey. So, yeah, those are the lessons, and they're not new insights, but they got confirmed again.
Absolutely. Well, wonderful. Tiggy, from us, we're really grateful to have you here with us. It's always a pleasure. All the best with your preparations for the World Cup, and we will see you in February in Pretoria, the first ever World Cup to be hosted in South Africa. So we're really excited, and yeah, safe travels back. And let's hope on Monday night when we're back here to watch these 4 teams play, we have someone with as much inspiration as you. So thanks so much for sharing with us.
Yeah, you're very welcome. It's very nice to be here again, and awesome to be commentating on a game like this. So I enjoyed it a lot. Thanks very much for having us, having me, and yeah, hopefully see you guys in Pretoria during the World Cup. Really looking forward. Thanks again, John.
All right, cheers, Robbie.
Cheers.